All right, hello and welcome. My name is Dylan Anderson. This is going to be an AWD 1115 knowledge transfer for chapter 16. This is going to be over the Stripe Lab. Um, and that's pretty much the main thing. That chapter 16 was over that and a few other things. I learned how to integrate an external payment service into ASP.NET Core MVC application. So for this chapter, I used Stripe to create a basic e-commerce checkout process. What I thought was most important was learning how my application can communicate with outside service like Stripe without having to build and handle the entire payment system myself, which is huge. So the application I built has a few products. When a customer chooses one, my application creates a Stripe checkout session and sends the customer to Stripe to complete the payment. So we're going to start off in program.cs here, this section. So one thing I learned while doing this was how important it is to handle API keys correctly. Here in program.cs, instead of putting my Stripe secret key directly into my source code, I retrieve it from user secrets. So Stripe configure API key right here. This is the secret key. Oh my goodness, try saying that 5 times fast. So if we move to controllers, home controller, and we look at the products. Oh, and so the reason we don't want to put our Stripe key into that is because that is uploaded to GitHub and is public information. So if we don't hide that Stripe key, then all of that info is leaked on there. So it's a security process. Very important. So here's the products, or the product section. So another thing I learned was how the products inside my application can be connected to products and pieces inside Stripe. So on Stripe, these are products that are individually made. I can go on there and kind of show everything, but to keep this video short, we're not going to do that. But here's the Stripe price ID. This connects it to Stripe itself. So each product has its own Stripe price ID, and then this correlates to that, and so on and so forth. So if we're going to move to checkout controller, let's go to right here. The create checkout section. So the biggest part of this chapter for me was understanding how the Stripe checkout session actually works. So right here, you can notice I put find the product selected on the store page. When the customer selects a product, my controller receives its ID and finds the product that was selected. Configure the Stripe hosted checkout page. From here, I create the options for the Stripe session. I set it to payment mode and provide URLs for what should happen if the customer either completes or cancels the checkout. Right here. I also send Stripe to the price ID for the product the customer selected. And then let's move to let's just run the application to show how it works. I think we're kind of pushing into time here. We got about 30 seconds left till we hit my 5-minute mark. It's going to take 30 seconds to load. All right, so these are products that I just copied off the lab. Obviously, you're not going to get a Rolex for $75, but let's hit checkout. So here you can see that it pulls up all the payment links. So if I actually want to click pay, all that stuff, I can go through here, get all the, it'll take you to Apple Pay. We don't want to do that. But yeah, that's pretty much payment canceled, return to store. There we go. So yeah, that's my Stripe Lab. Thank you guys.